What happens if your Apple distribution certificate expires? Hey everyone, welcome back to CodingXpert. Today, we're diving into an important topic for all us iOS developers. What happens if your Apple distribution certificate expires? So if you're an app developer or just curious about the back end of app distribution, stick around. First, let's quickly talk about what an Apple distribution certificate is. Apple issues these certificates to developers so they can sign their apps for distribution on the App Store or through Ad Hoc and Enterprise methods. Think of it as Apple's way of saying, yep, this app is secure and comes from a trusted developer. Without a valid certificate, you can't distribute or update your app. So what happens when this certificate expires? Let's break it down. What happens to existing apps in the App Store if your Apple distribution certificate expires? The good news is that if your app is already in the App Store, it will continue to work just fine for users who already downloaded it. Apple doesn't pull your app down just because the certificate expired. But here's the catch: you won't be able to push any updates. If you're planning new features or important bug fixes, you'll need to renew your certificate first. Will Ad Hoc and Enterprise apps be impacted if your Apple distribution certificate expires? Now, for apps distributed through Ad Hoc or Enterprise distribution, it's a bit different. When the certificate expires, users won't be able to open the app anymore. The app will just stop working until it's re-signed with a valid certificate. So if your team or clients rely on an Enterprise app, keep track of that expiration date to avoid sudden disruptions. Will push notifications be impacted if your Apple distribution certificate expires? Another thing to consider is push notifications. For App Store apps, push notifications will still work even if your distribution certificate has expired. But if it's an Enterprise app, notifications might stop until you renew and redistribute the app with the new certificate. How to renew your Apple distribution certificate if your Apple distribution certificate expires. So, how do you renew it? It's actually pretty straightforward. Head over to the Apple Developer Portal, where you can generate a new certificate. Once you have it, you'll need to re-sign your app with the new certificate. If your app is in the App Store, submit a new version with the re-signed certificate. For Ad Hoc or Enterprise apps, distribute the re-signed version to users, as they'll need to reinstall it. Update your provisioning profiles after updating or renewing Apple distribution certificate. One last important step: don't forget to update your provisioning profiles. These profiles are tied to your certificate, so if you don't update them, you'll run into build errors. Renewing both your certificate and provisioning profiles is key to a smooth transition. So to sum it up, an expired Apple distribution certificate won't pull your app from the App Store, but it will stop updates and cause issues with internal apps. Renewing your certificate and updating profiles keeps everything running smoothly. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more app development tips. Drop your questions or video requests in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope this helps. Let me know if you'd like any more details on a particular section. Subscribe for more videos.